Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction for another Max0r video, and this is, of course, his review for Control. Control, great game, love it, played it multiple times, it's fantastic, and when I saw he did a review, I was like, I need to watch this bitch. If you haven't played Control, I'm sure he's going to spoil it, so you should probably play it. I highly recommend it. I think it's one of the best games of... ever. No, I think it's one of the best games of what year did it come out? 2019. It might be my favorite game of 2019. Like really going back to it, like and playing it again with the PS5 version. I guess that's not really fair though. That's an upgraded version, so you can't really count that as the 2019 version. The 2019 version had problems. That's why. Like the Xbox version, at least I played, had a lot of stuttering problems. Whenever you paused and went back to the game, at least on Xbox, it would stutter like crazy. And I had to pause a lot because I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going next. That was one cool thing I liked about that game, is that it didn't really hold your hand. It's like, oh, you have to go here. You know, I mean, I'll give you a map, but it doesn't tell you this. You know, here's your waypoint. You know, go. You have to still like learn the building and stuff, which is cool. I only played the Alan Wake DLC though, so if he's gonna spoil the other DLCs, that's perfectly fine. I haven't played them yet. I only played the Alan Wake one. So anyway, let's I think there's only two other ones. I think one's like almost like a survival thing or something like that. Anyway, Control review, Going Ghost, trademark, Guerrilla Warfare. Going Ghost, isn't that a Danny Phantom line? Or is that like a Call of Duty thing? I feel like I've asked this question before. Anyway, let's go. 3, link in the description. Go check out yourself. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Control is a game where the impossible is made plausible, where the going gets ghost, and where 90% of all battles are fought using stone-based blunt force trauma. In this game, you play as Traffic Control, who is given supernatural abilities by...
God damn it, I can't stop laughing at them fucking...
trauma. In this game, you play as Traffic Control, who is given supernatural abilities by her tulpa and the unnaturally finished janitor, as she undergoes the most complex and deadly job application known to man.
Not darling.
As the new director for the Not SCP Foundation, you're given the job of researching and containing supernatural kitchen appliances with minimal or no government oversight and what appears to be Praetorian Guard succession law. You assume this mantle to fight the hits, a red...
I don't know why I thought this video would be less crazy than the other ones, but so far it's fucking... there's been about 500 edits already in the first 30 seconds.
Tinted malevolent force of death to stop them from breaching the Has-Been Hotel dimension. And much like any problem, this can be solved with a gun. But stronger than any gun is our protagonist's extreme knack for hurling rocks at literal breakneck velocity. And in the process of destroying her enemy, conducts more stoning than Saudi Arabia. Here at the federal government, our exorcisms are performed with extreme prejudice. Control is one of the best action shooters that I have played in years, and to explain why, we're going hog wild. So don't...
Fucking it was brilliant.
That I have played in years, and to explain why, we're going hog wild.
That was a really good edit.
So don't take this as legitimate consumer advice, because I am as qualified and intelligent as an EA...
God damn it! I fucking love
this as legitimate consumer advice.
I think it's because the way
I am as qualified.
the way he moves and also how fast it is. I'm gonna try not to pause anymore.
Wild. So don't take this as legitimate consumer advice, because I am as qualified and intelligent as an EA executive. Instead, I ask you to join me in untangling the thrilling combat, the stellar visuals, the unusual plot, and a save system more malformed than Charles II.
Yeah, that was the one problem. The save system is a little weird. Oh, these things are... those things are terrifying. That boss is annoying. What the fuck? Kylo. What's happening? Incorrect reviews, Control, okay.
Now, this game is surprisingly simple. Almost everything that you do is just in a room, shooting people, and that's the best shit ever. There's no pre-anime takedowns, no cinematic set pieces, no following an NPC for 6 fucking hours. Please, Bourbon Speed. Every shootout is up to you, and that's what makes the spectacle significantly more impressive than the Left 4 Dead 2 pre-rendered gas station explosion. Sorry, guys, I was filming for a video. Can we, like, kick this fucking dude? In a way, this game is basically...
Wait, what?
Sorry, guys, I was filming
for
a video. Can we, like, kick this...
Google the balls now.
In a way, this game is basically only possible because of modern CPUs. If I showed this to my father 10 years ago, he would have a fucking aneurysm. In those dark times, we were confined by Skyrim's
Daddy
weakness to
Max0r.
only render 10,000 cheese wheels at once.
Dude, there's like times where there's like thousands of the same object on the ground. I'm like, how the fuck is this working? How's this not exploding my Xbox right now? Well, I guess I mean, the frame rate was fucking taking a dip.
You need a good computer to render it, since every bullet spawns at least 50 clipboards upon impact. DLSS is also a miracle technology for when I don't want my computer to etch ones and zeros on a stone tablet. I highly recommend it. This aesthetic is very appealing because this game doesn't have the slave.
He needs to keep using that fucking video of the guy doing the fucking crab walk thing.
Budget of Dubai. Therefore, it sticks to very appealing because this game doesn't have the slave labor budget of Dubai. Therefore, it sticks to relatively clean interiors that you subsequently trash like your local McDonald's bathroom. Just don't enter the system. Our adventure takes place in one building called the Oldest House, where the Federal Bureau of CIA Mortgage takes place in.
I'm trying not to pause too much, but I need to.
House, where the Federal Bureau of.
Give us the cum. That's what I thought it said. People holding cum.
Of CIA Mormons conducts ethical experiments on the supernatural, like sissy hypnosis. Ooh, you want to hit the bell? It's a gateway between our world and the extra-dimensional, which is why white people immediately colonized it. There is variety, but what is there is tailor-made to make you feel like a pit bull in an orphanage. Enemies explode into colored smoke.
Oh my god.
With beautiful lighting across a mirror sheen, and you can.
What's it with him and pit bulls and orphanages? He like.
Everything. You can even help the disabled. Into the fucking ground. It's art direction that makes this game pop, and it's all about that spectacle. So make sure you fill your PC with an adequate number of beans. You are the agent of destruction of the game and your computer, and the visuals emphasize this. But it would be nothing without that sick gameplay. Battlefield 4 is a great-looking game, but I struggle to theorize how the AI climbed out of the abortion bin. Fortunately, we're playing a game that has more than 2 buttons, so it's time to explain. Lesson 1 in Video James. The buttons. There's the aforementioned stone toss, but that's not all. You can Video James. The buttons. There's the aforementioned Mach 5 stone toss, but that's not all. You can literally fly in this game. Do you know how many options that unlocks?
It takes a little while to get there, but yeah.
Something this bastard's leaping to.
Oh, fuck you.
Less cool abilities like a dodge, a shield, and the ability to overwrite their consciousness. Yeah. It's for the greater good. But what about the weapons? Doesn't Call of Duty have weapons? Well, the emphasis is
just one gun
guns.
and transform.
Generic
I love
guns, maybe a grenade launcher, or maybe you change class to soldier and die anyway because you suck. And then you have the Pierce, which vomits railroad spikes into the enemy at Mach 6. No point using anything else anymore. You just have to join the railroad. Shut the fuck up, Desdemona. You can use weapons on basic enemies, but there is intense variety with enemies that have shields, more health, and enemies with both. But the most threatening enemies are capable of harnessing the strongest powers in the entire game. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson bullets are a scratch, and missiles are lethal.
Oh no, Dwayne Johnson. I'm sorry, guys. I got. It's too fast. I gotta go back sometimes.
Biggest powers in the entire game. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson bullets are a scratch, and missiles are laughable compared to the sheer, incomprehensibly damaging effects of the chimpanzee attack.
Yeah.
Genuinely serious.
This game is fucking hard at times.
Threats because they can dodge your strongest attack, which is also The Rock. Let's get back to that later. But by far, the most engaging enemy in the game is the.
These things are terrifying.
These all culminate to form a chaotic, fun mess of utter destruction with modifications, upgrades, and skill progression. We will get back to that shit, so you can do a variety of builds and experiment with your... Okay, I lied to you. We're actually doing this now. This video is being hijacked by the Bad Fairy. The spectacle of the game, the first-time experience is amazing, downright fantastic. But there's a serious problem, and that the single and only tactic the player can do requires a return to monkey. Throwing rocks is objectively, always, in every scenario, the best strategy possible. Why do you think
it's also the most satisfying one. Yeah.
There are upgrades, but rocks are
that's my problem. Like the shield is cool, the visuals of using the shield, and then you upgrade so you could like toss the debris to attack. It's cool, but you might as well just use the thing to lift and throw. You know, by the time you lift and throw whatever's cause you a problem right there, ain't causing you a problem anymore. It's fucking done.
The best upgrade, so
has a lot of damage.
Else, all other tactics are effectively LARPing that you want to win, because of all things, Antifa gaming is how you win. Every fight, every time. This will grate you by the end, and it makes repeated playthroughs repetitious. But Max0r, why can't you just use a different strategy if throwing rocks gets so boring? Well, this wouldn't be a problem.
The game is fucking hard as shit.
Game designed by a non-Finnic ethnicity. However, this is an enemy that would be a problem in a normal game designed by a non-Finnic ethnicity. However, this is an enemy at the beginning of the game, and this is an enemy near the end.
Yeah.
I fully upgraded this gun. Effectively, enemies scale faster than you can upgrade weaponry, which makes you weaker and more pathetic by the end of the game. There is, however, one strategy that actually gets more effective as you level it. Can you guess what it is? To get the exact same dopamine as you...
Cut to that part where Hannibal Buress is just throwing the stones. Eric Andre show.
At the beginning, you have to use rocks.
Fatality!
It's like going...
I guess it's not stones, but...
to the zoo, but you're... at the beginning, you have to use rocks, or you're literally giving yourself. It's like going to the zoo, but you're told the only way to see other animals is to jump into the chimp exhibit. It would be nice if I could choose more ways to be more effective, but the game has chosen for me. I should be allowed to feel more powerful as the game goes on, especially if you fill the game with literal RPG mechanics. Do not get me started on the mods. 90% of them are shit like save ammo when levitating.
Yeah.
5% more.
I don't really care for the upgrade stuff here.
Receive more money on Christmas if it's a Tuesday. On my first playthrough, I went the entire game without finding a single damage mod. The grind has no relationship to success whatsoever, so consider ignoring it. But what can be
Come on.
On my first playthrough, I went the entire game without finding a single damage mod. The grind has literally no relationship to success whatsoever, so consider ignoring it. But what can't be ignored is our motivation. Why are we here? Where is the nearest Walmart? How to evade the police after create bomb? These answers and more can be found in the lore, a strange tale of a janitor and a whore. I love this game.
God damn! You just like
experience that it gave me once, and the story is a huge part of that, so it's time to explore. Dylan. Building out of time, shifting as you progress, a barrier between us and the cosmos. We appear to be under the influence of terrifying cosmic beings that control its operations called the Board.
I just went shopping at Home Depot.
These fuckers are inhuman, non-Euclidean voices originating from a gigantic inverted pyramid in the astral plane. You need a goddamn thesaurus to describe them, and everyone just kind of listens to their commands for seemingly no reason. Sorry.
Dude, the visuals are so fucking good in this game.
Joe Biden, in real life, the polyhedron gets the girl. In the midst of
this
bullshit, there's also a cosmic war going on between beings of sound. The first is the Red Hiss, a force of death which invades and occupies the oldest house to spread its dominion. And the other is Polaris. Polaris is trapped inside a fucking tetrahedron. This necessitates the conscription of our protagonist to fight the cosmic war for them. At least we have a game. And to make matters worse, there is yet another mysterious, extra-dimensional presence lingering in the halls. The most powerful of them all.
What's his name again?
A Finnish guy.
Oh, what the fuck's his name? Avi? Is it someone
It's a big plot point that he lends you his Walkman. That's how fucking strong they are.
He dropped his
my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
The only issue is that this unfolds due to fetch quests exclusively. Oh, Jess, we need rocks. Go get the rock. Oh, I gotta find Dylan. Oh boy, we're in the prison now. Oh, it looks like Dylan walked by himself past me, back to exactly where I began the quest, causing all my time to be wasted. Oh, what's that, Dylan? I gotta find the spooky tetrahedron. Oh, crinklety crack. There goes my back. In reality, the plot is uniquely simple, and you can probably remove your brother from the story. There's
kinda.
This one moment where Dylan expresses doubt for your cause. The Foundation kidnapped him. It hurt Jessie and then made her director within 3 seconds of walking in. The story is a struggle between a good side and an evil side. Every salient point that Dylan makes is kind of shrugged off as him being just crazy. And Jessie's just like, oh man, you know the guys who kidnapped my brother? I'll work for him without questioning that. Almost had nuance or moral complexity there. Good thing that I levitated over it. Now all I have to do is put my brother in a fucking coma. Stop screaming, Dylan.
This game ended on such a note that I'm like, there has to be a sequel. There's no way in hell. And I know the DLC kind of expands it a little bit, but fuck.
Offset by the presence of one Dr. Darling, whose personality is so strong, I can only assume the game was built around him.
Yeah.
When I became
same guy that plays Alan Wake, too.
Tired of the Dylan saga, Darling was there dancing on a projector in my mind palace.
Dude, that music video at the end, so good.
found myself
So
drawn
good.
to him, loving every second of his performance, and I think I know why. Jessie has the personality of a fish. She can suck the rainbow out of a pride parade. The expansions can try to help with
That's a great line. She could suck the rainbow of a. I don't exactly agree. I like Jessie, but yeah, she's not like the most charismatic character out there.
this, but no, they don't. When I review DLC, they're often bombastic, new, and interesting, but Control's expansions suffer from the malaise of the late game. They typically drag on, and I'm just bored. They even got Alan Wake in the expansion, where they fake the moon landing. That's supposed to be a fun sentence, but the gameplay is identical. The Foundation DLC tries to shape...
they try to add the little light mechanic with Alan Wake a little bit in there, which I thought was fun. They tried, but it didn't really work that great. I did like that they brought back what's his name, one of the characters from Alan Wake. I forgot his name. Shit.
Things up by adding a new enemy, but instead of blending it into the combat, the game sends 50 screaming baboons to fight you all at once.
Monkey!
You are a
Monkey versus monkey, just throw your spoon!
minor on Discord. With all this in mind,
What? I'm sorry.
To fight you all at once. POV, you are a minor on Discord. With all this in mind, and I can't really recommend that you play Control wrong. That's right, this game is making a comeback. Sometimes, entire games can be boiled down to just one moment. One pure example that stays with you forever and makes the experience truly worth playing. For me, there is nothing more emblematic of this than the Ashtray Maze. So if you're interested in playing...
Dude, this is so good. When the music starts playing, it's so fucking good.
Here is the magic word. This is when the game dives headlong into the absurdity, the action, and everything else that makes this game actually good. And if you don't enjoy Control, at least you can take away this. Every mechanic, every encounter was all building up to the moment that you grip your finished Walkman and let it play.
Yeah.
Yes, this music is in the game.
Yes, it is. So good. I want to replay this moment so many times. So good. Look at this Doctor Strange shit. I love it. Mirror dimension.
The game might not be worth playing, but Ashtray Maze is a recommend. I
What?
would like to thank the kind and truthful members of the
game is
federal
amazing.
government for adequately funding my clandestine operations in Peru. If you'd like to
Gives you a
contribute
heart
to the
attack,
understanding of the supernatural objects that are my videos, you can head to my Patreon to learn more. Thank you all for watching and screaming, and of course, mermaids are real.
There aren't? This video is a threat. Anime. Oh. Alright, well. Anyway, that was alright, I guess. Anyway, there you go. That's it. No, that was a great review. Even though at the end, he's just like, at the beginning is, this is one of the best action games I've played. And let me tell you why I'm lying. Because I hate it. At the end, it's like, Ashtray Maze. That's why it's amazing. Alright, go play it. That's the only reason, really. The Ashtray Maze is fucking amazing, though. Yeah, it goes on for a good amount of time. I would say it's like a 20, 30 minute, maybe even longer segment. It's really fucking good. I think the whole game has great segments like that. I will say maybe too much backtracking, sure, or like, you know, fetch quests. Really, there's backtracking too, but fetch quests. But I'm okay with that. I don't mind as long as everything's interesting and the combat's so good and you're constantly always getting upgrades and different weapons and upgrading those weapons and stuff. The little enhancements I'm not really the biggest fan of, but it's a fucking great game. I love that game. So there you go. That is Control review. Going Ghost trademark Guerrilla Warfare. He's throwing shit like a monkey. Anyway, there you go. Link in the description if you want to check it out yourself. That was a great review. His reviews are legitimately pretty good. You know, like they feel like actual reviews. So I gotta give him credit. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Bye. Goodbye. Oh, give me recommendations on what I should watch next. I'm thinking Final Fantasy 15. I'm gonna do the Metal Gear Solid ones also, but I think the next one might be 15. So there you go. Bye.